let's get on right with our next act. Without further ado, let me introduce NYC's own Jason Cotto.
On the beat, let's go. In a trance, quick glance through the glass. Thoughts like subatomic particles when they clash. Egg-like shape invades the brain. Speaking his name in a voice, making a choice, but the truth is moist. Right hand being battered, we voiced up in the air. Yelling out of moral despair. Through the barracks we stare, and there's nowhere near, so don't be scared. Held the bullets in his left hand, from the truth he ran. Snippets of his past, into this program. Had the right plan to withstand modern day man. But his thoughts got jammed by the harp-type frequencies. Can you feel this soliloquy? Take a moment and breathe. After these fall from the trees, come with me. The tap into this boundary free energy like the birds and the bees. Ascend higher above the fire. Chariots in the sky. Born from the visions of my third eye. Inorganic beings infiltrated the scene. Not an eastward beast. Microchip implants signify the mark of the beast. But the mind never sleeps. Goes in deep, never repeats. But the price ain't cheap. Walking down long hallways with you doorways. This virtue and dismay, one and the same. It seems that way. Check the media game. With the media wars, ignoring natural law. But every tune takes its course with support from the electromagnetic force. Politicians keeping the masses in prison, using division of opinion and religion to keep us from living. Old artifacts, we continue digging. Your corporate shares, quantum isms. It cause mental cataclysms. Long way to the kingdom. Trapped in an awkward rhythm, released by the prism from inner wisdom. Ensemble point, flexible like a straight out joint. Impressive like the mind stays on point. Information received through holographic resonance. The guidance is evident, a new potential never seen before. The history of us has been ordered and forged, but with a little before. For the more that's explored of the roar like the Lion City of Singapore. You will eat bread from the sweat of your forehead. Who would have never balloon Genesis 3:19? This is the American dream. The unknown, explained by the unknown. Tickles my funny bone, a revolution. From North America to Sierra Leone. A new consciousness told I was so by the Mayan sunstone. What's the difference between a king and a pagan? A heart of a peasant. The blessing is the essence and the state of acquiescence to the cosmic presence. The mind becomes a weapon like a shield for protection, or a trampoline for your senses. Progression, no tension. Thoughts turn pleasant. A flip of the switch, digging deep in the ditch. Buried ideas like the Soviets missed. Separated like a blood from a crypt. Or the poor from the rich, or the distorted truth. Like an American myth, the invisible line is ripped. Crossing over into the forbidden. His mind was once driven by commercials of women. A light of truth in my soul, through my newfound goals to expose. I chose knowledge fades like a rose, tiptoes over byronic code. The intellect can't go where the heart flows. Mankind searching for the Dead Sea Scrolls. For whom does the bell toll? You will eat bread from the sweat of your forehead. Who would have never believed Genesis 3:19? This is the American dream. One more hard. Zeitgeist. Check it. Yo. Shots fired, wiped out, retired. It started with a spy, wearing a wire. Terry Cross, fake attire. The West Sea always admired. Puppet on a string, caught up in your limb. Dreams like Scarface, from a jaw head to a Barbado lands they rape. So what's at stake? It's human pride, human lives. Every time the marshal goes bigger, listen your truth in your liver. History's written by the winners of war. Take a moment and explore the core foundational evil, medieval, dark deceiver of ignorant people. Central banks enslaving our communities, vaccine chains, breaking our immunity, no purity, limiting the youth's ability. They fight the oppressor, if you can't recognize the transgressor. Child molester, embezzler, can you feel the pressure for the earthly special? As light stops shining, the seeds are grinding, scientific findings, school the trees are dying, corporate jets are flying, dropping seeds that mislead and feed a broken ideology. Honesty, what a travesty, this economy, straight blasphemy, a technical change in electrical ways. This is not a fade, wiping egos away like kids at play. The world was shaped, advanced individual, from a criminal to a slave, his love betrayed, into the darkness, evil will soon fade away. Yo, shots fired, wiped out, retired. Shots fired, wiped out, retired. Shots fired, wiped out, retired. Shots fired, they hire black water at the Middle Eastern borders. See the faces of our daughters in the slaughters. Babies still begging for quarters. With the past down for generations of mortars. Paid off by fake ass news reporters. Open veins, DNA claims the change remains. Reported supported like the reigns of Saddam Hussein. Destroy and rebuild, they call it God's will. CIA groups out in opium fields. When they shoot to kill. Shots fired, wiped out, retired. Shots fired, wiped out, retired. Big up Harlem, big up, my man 10-2 on the beat. Let's go, Zeitgeist. Love y'all.
Please give it up one more time for our own Jason Cole.
Please, thank you.
I thought Rakim was on the mic or something. This dude was ripping it. Smooth ass voice and shit, god damn. So anyway, as we continue on, without further ado, I'd like to bring on our next act. Everybody, please give me a big round of applause for our man Johnny Hobbes. Just gotta move this out the way real quick.
My name is Johnny Hobbes, proud member of the Zeitgeist movement, proud member of the human race, by default, a member of the United States. You know, you do what you can, right? You do what you can. This first track is called Mambo Tango. This is named after the rap that Che Guevara rapped away from the leprosy farm when he got the mindset that he was going to be checked. I dedicate this to all the revolutionaries out here inside this room today, who's watching, who's performing. The revolution inside of you, and everybody who tries to get in the way. You see how easy it is to write us off when we rewrite history. Revolutions popped off and we become that force that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for. You see how easy it is to write us off when we rewrite history. Revolutions popped off and we become that force that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for. I fell in love with hip-hop 2001. That's like 2 years after Dre dropped 2001. You don't lose my quote, someone with a barrel or gun. The answer to that, the truth, J. Hobbes the one. So no AKs, just these words I spray. Like you wanna play, they'll catch on for days. And I can't wait for the day I get bigger the only way. I get the world to hear my scripts until that day comes. I guess I'm at one to keep the thumb underground. And the top was so fun, it's just so far underground. I look around, there's no sun, no there's a path for me to take, but I look down, I see none. But with the wages, it's malicious. How I live from all the beat just give it to you so crucial. So you think no one can save us, but truth always brutal. I spit it more than the usual evolution of a tool. It's funny how nothing changed. See how easy it is to write us off as we rewrite history. Revolutions popped off and we become that force that we've been waiting for. Waiting for. You see how easy it is to write us off when we rewrite history. Revolutions pop up and we become that force that we've been waiting for. Yes, we've been waiting. Do me a favor, this alienated labor that you call a job, examine it. Don't you think it seems kinda hard that the thing you need to sustain your life can be taken from you so quick you couldn't put up a fight. The company to which you're loyal, expect benefits, treat you like an externality that doesn't exist. So basically like shit, maybe you never liked it, but found that helpless to quit. It be reckless, you have kids, you're trapped in a system that has you kept as a victim. The only way that you're winning is if you keep on spinning. But for that to even happen, the bankers have to keep winning, keeping you further descending to an eternal assistant. You check out a politician, go for something that's different. You check out their positions, notice it's how much difference. But the media make it seem like you must not be seen by it's obvious they're opposites. I'm wrong, it probably is. To wipe us off when we rewrite history, revolution popped off and we become that force that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for. You see how easy it is to write us off when we rewrite history, revolution popped off and we become that force that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for. Gone all the days of the colonized times, but left all the battles for the colonized mind and redesign some kind. I'ma say it's about time for the zombies to become human again. Or maybe it's too late, people have slipped away. So ventures overwhelmed, please push to another realm. Locked in the redundancy, constant pursuit of currency, seeing something is great. I wonder what does it take for spirits to reconnect. Bring out of prisons the kept, and when it's beyond before it's re-reached. If we were said, released by all the dead, would we have no regret for our actions? So let's instead, we can follow the next, and here we are. But by all, understood by few, recited by many. Words of a generation, words so heavy, strength is imperative. You wonder how we managed to carry the pen is the pan, the pain becomes therapy. Write us off when we rewrite history, revolution popped off and we become that force we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for. You see how easy it is to write us off when we rewrite history, revolution popped off and we become that force that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we're family, right? One human race, one family, one family. I'm gonna do some soul searching, some soul burn on this one, okay? Bear with me. Second verse was written by an amazing writer who couldn't be here today. He's finishing a novel and turning it into some famous writer, but I have his verse on it, and I'm gonna rap with it. He's a brilliant man. Classic J. Sean Evans, so this beat for him. Yeah. Some reason I can spin on wax, but I can never say to your face. Release my thoughts and I might paint all over this place. They get repetitive though, so with this sedative flow, relax my pace. Inhale, let it just flow. How do we all of this grief? How did all this come to be me? Why all the things that I hated, I gradually started to be inside search of a peace, but who would have known how hard it would be until I'm lost within myself. These brainwaves only function as walls, but be constructed by laws, ratified by the darkest corners of the depths. Although trouble at best should be used for the cause stress, those walls hold the form of maze, the hope of escape, great way of success. But I'm not even vexed, cause that maze, what's known as a cage, has now broken into the place where I find peace and rest. But now I'm perplexed, where pain should manifest. The apprehension's corners, I'm attracted to holes, whose brains tend to reject. But I find I'm obsessed. Pain is like a drug, man. I want it more than sex. I empty out my past, but I wonder what's next. My strength comes from a place I swear I'll never find. So higher for life, the elation of what's dying. Higher for life, the elation of what's dying. What's it say about me? If I got friends, I mostly hate. If I be cheapness of myself, the things which I can hate. With the word that's in my head, lay up in my bed. The breathing present system that keeps my family fed. Let into the pen and it seeps onto the page, and no one will read it. So maybe that's my cage. That's the ceiling and that's my given limit. All mechanisms will prefer that I stay within it. So I'm supposed to kick back and let the shit fester. Best act dumb, I'm open with to seem too clever. So I sever my connections with the outside world. I endeavor to something more than cost money and girls. I can see what's around me and it almost astounds me. I'll write it down, all of the sounds that I put out beat. I can't be humble and let this shit fly by. If I don't trust the bones in my shoulder, surely I will die.
I find the obsolescence is planned in human relationships. Yes, it's lost when it stands up to the mix kid. Relax to capture the plan, or deflate its different tactics in succession of sand. I mean the worst, the type of shit make you not want to be first. Stay in solitude, the kind of duty pain equals worth. Buried in earth was a path to endure all the dirt. And fuck all the work, he rather unravel the worst.
Stay locked in the box that you boxed him in. Lock you out as you look out at what you left within. The boys in the space in between. It's like abandoned, how we the kids of the things that we mean. That all we say is buried in layers. All our dreams are buried in prayers. Not to decay in the layers of things that we said. Forced between resuscitating and leaving the dead. Tumultuous one, this journey we take, just get activated on a place to love through our fate. So love is abducted by hate, leaves you with less. You wonder how much does it take? Much does it take? Much does it take? Leaves you with less. You wonder how much does it take? So I take a sip of water. That's all. Appreciate that. Okay, this next one I want to dedicate to my mommy, anyone who's ever had to raise a child in this system. Get up the pace a little bit. Yeah. Hypocriticalness surrounded by criticalness. Question the question of the questions. Watch them plead the fifth. Up in their beds with their friends and the cruise the swift. It's all lies. So appreciate my truth to the gift. The capitalism's a system in which the victims in prison, they all be glorified more than money's the ego within. So if it don't make dollars, then it can't make sense. In fact, in politics, it's a tsunami, money's a sin. And my people, it ain't really about race no more. Just the people. There's so much more they get involved in reformation. They coming like they were brutally Christ, but just a weight and death instead of giving meaning to life. My mama told me there'll be days like this, and she was right, this is true. Life's a trip, and I'm fixed on trying to be hip and at the same positive, but it's hard to be positive when this world is negative. My mama told me there'll be days like this, and she was right, this is true. Life's a trip, and I'm fixed on trying to be hip and at the same positive, but it's hard to be positive when the world is. And I'm still hated by this, ill-fated assist, and antiquated, every blemish on the fabric of our humanity. Fear leads to insanity, plus a lot of people equal defame, dehumanizing no concept of equal. And homeless people, they won't be around long enough just to keep the profits up. And one time democracy almost meant something. They put it in the hands of not just us and the super elite. Open that money war, the Suzu Club. The hell with the waste they by the president with this drug. You're blinded to what the issue is. Social abilities is our version of a Christmas gift. A fantasy for too many. I know the truth can seem heavy, but so long as it's plenty to do your job for a penny less, you'll always be penniless. Less you choose to die, that's hell under a treasure chest. Mama told me there'll be days like this, and she was right, this is true. Life's a trip, and I'm fixed on trying to be hip and at the same positive. It's hard to be positive when the world is negative. My mama told me there'll be days like this, and she was right, this is true. Life's a trip, and I'm fixed on trying to be hip and at the same positive. It's hard to be positive when the world. You lock me up, I'm a rebel dissident. You got me, I wage a war for the weak, but with those in the top, you try and stop me. Fuck them up from the thought police. I'm trying to free us from this prison that we thought was peace. Killing the good by a difference is that you see the suffering of another, so you witness your stop. Flesh of my flesh, but of my blood. Spirit to sin a hero, the hero. But no one is hearing us. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men are created equal, except the veterans, the Jews and the Mexicans and the Native Americans. All blacks, clearly women, white male immigrants, children of militants, pro-peace dissidents. All those burning the path, establishments, dividends. Mama told me days like this, and she was right, this is true. Life's a trip, and I'm fixed, I'm trying to be hip. And at the same positive, it's hard to be positive when this world is negative. Mama told me there'll be days like this, and she was right, this is true. Life's a trip, and I'm fixed, I'm trying to be hip. And at the same positive, it's hard to be positive when the world is negative. Yeah, when the world is negative, it's hard to be positive when the world is negative. That's not the last song we got here. Thank you guys for allowing me to steal some time. So I told my friend 2 years ago I was going to change this world through music, and he said you need to do something to define yourself. Because if you don't define you when you begin, they're going to define you for you. And you're not going to like the definition they give you. So this is the definition of Johnny Hobbes. It's called the soliloquy. I stole this beat from Nas. Shout out to Nas. Thank you. So quickly in the depths of my mind, it's all complete. I got plans to accomplish the impossible. Rewrite history with a story in hand. But at the same time, get homage to where the story began. Now it's my time, and I plan to use it to the fullest. Hear the hearts of broken prisoners, dreams caught by illness. In this system, we're surrounded by feuds or sickness. We are the product of our own evil, born as the innocence. At first, our enemy lied within. So we nurtured it with pain, so we can rise again. Now the same pain can give us strength and inspire an end to the inhumane, the brain drain, the geopoliticking. Yeah, there's power and love, but the opposite is dominant. Until we redefine all performance values counterfeit. It's okay to have a thing, not okay to honor it. We have so many enemies, fights within our consciousness. So we might grab our own souls, praying they wish it, but they just do the wrong thing. No matter how we hit them, but I can help you fight that fight. But I like that lies aside. If you think you're ready, I can take you on a journey. But what's the point of this high life? Get even a baggage, so you only need to back. Like if you remedy the memories that keep us up at night, why just as our spirits take flight? The revolution starts tonight. That were in the cost, you now lease to. I'm paying half of the mortgage. You wake up one morning and find you need them shits. A parasitic bond has become symbiotic, and you can no longer tell who belongs in the closet. You're in the business of your soul. Your eggs are profit. You're the #1 consumer. Self-pity measures interest rates. So you find one day you're at every debt you hate that you hate, but it's all that helps. So seeing your own blood is a rush within itself. So you pitch your skin like your heart to watch the pain drain. The light and the dark just look like the same thing, and those that don't get it, you saying the same thing. What is this? Where'd you get it from? Makes you wanna go get it gone. Stick it to your damn brain. But in the midst of all this, you know you're worth more. Legs rumble, head buckles, then drop to the floor. But when the dust settles, you'll be staying tall through it all. Our futures will never come back to the past where we did them. It's gone forever and took our lives as victims. Now we're lifeless, guessing where our lives were with them. Something with no trail but resides within. That's the beauty of it. We used to love it. Something so simple can die and revive. Nothing short of a miracle as it tries to survive. I find myself looking up, analyzing the skies, remembering the coldest winters and the darkest nights. Without them, what I do with the light. And I realize anytime my soul's in pain, appreciate it, because nothing can grow without rain. Just wait. Look inside you. And you'll find strength to cope. Thank you very much. Love is